Okay. Hey everyone, Shadowlove here, and welcome to Space Frog! A story of a frog in space. Once upon a time, there was a frog. His name was Space Frog. Space Frog had a little spaceship. It was made just for him. One day, Space Frog decided to go collect a star. To get a star, Space Frog would need to board his spaceship. However, he could only bring one thing with him in his satchel, since both the ship and his satchel were not very big. Space Frog looked around to see what he could bring. What did he put in his satchel? Alright. Space food, empty bottle, and froggy bank. Well, I mean, we should bring space food, right? Because I'll bring space food. Space Frog put the packet of space food in his satchel. Now that Space Frog was ready to go, he got into his spaceship, then he started the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Could I have clicked the other things? Huh. Blast off! The spaceship flew up, and away into the sky. It went over the mountains, past the moon, and farther than most frogs could ever dream of going. I'm gonna go through this little story again because I want to see if I could have clicked the other things. But Space Frog was... I could have changed it. Okay, I'm gonna go through this without changing it at all, and then I'll go through it with changing it. But Space Frog was no ordinary frog. Space Frog peered out the spaceship window. He knew what he was looking for. He just needed to find it. But where should he go? The first planet Space Frog saw was a small one, pale and blue. Did he stop a spaceship? Sure. Yeah. Space Frog landed his ship on the small planet and stepped out. The blue ground was hard and rocky. Space Frog trekked across the pale blue planet and found a little field of white grass. In the middle of the field was a sheep. Space Frog stared. The sheep stared back. Hello? I'm looking for a star. Bah! Said the sheep. Space Frog did not understand the sheep. Space Frog wasn't sure what to do. He didn't speak sheep. Could he communicate with the sheep in some other way? Offer some space food. Or I could bow back. No, I'll offer some space food. Open the packet of space food. Are you hungry? Even if Space Frog didn't speak sheep, he knew that everyone liked to eat. And he was right. The sheep only took one look at the space food before eating it whole, wrapper and all. Well, now I have no food. Space Frog gasped. You can't eat the wrapper. It's not food. But the damage was done. The sheep had already finished eating. Then Space Frog heard a plop. Oh no. Space Frog squinted. On the grass behind the sheep, he could see something sparkly. A big bright star! Is this for me? Space Frog asked the sheep. Bah! Said the sheep. It sounded like a yes to Space Frog. Thank you, replied Space Frog, but the sheep had already trotted away. Space Frog managed to stuff the big star into his satchel. It made for a tight fit inside his little spaceship, but he steered the ship back down to Earth. After he landed, Space Frog did not go home. No, he had somewhere else he had to go first. He checked that the star was safely in his satchel, and then he headed for his house. He headed not for his house, but the one next door. Space Frog rang the doorbell. He didn't have to wait long before his best friend, Earth Cat, answered the door. Hi, Space Frog. Sorry, I have to work today, so I can't play with you, said Earth Cat with a frown. Space Frog shook his head. It's okay. I'm just here to give you something. Earth Cat looked confused. For me? It's not my birthday or anything, though. Space Frog took the star out from his satchel. It glowed bright in his hands. I know you've been working late into the night recently, so I wanted to get you a star for light. Aww. For a moment, Earth Cat didn't say anything. Then he gave Space Frog a hug. Aw, that's cute. Thank you, Space Frog. That's very kind of you. Earth Cat took the star with a smile. Space Frog smiled. What did I even say? Space Frog smiled back. No problem, Earth Cat. Space Frog gave Earth Cat away before heading back home. After Space Frog got back, he put away his satchel and lied down in bed. It had been a good day. I hope Earth Cat will have time to play with me soon. Space Frog closed his eyes and dreamt of the fun adventures he and Earth Cat could have tomorrow. The end! I want to read it again. This is cute. Once upon a time, there was a frog. His name was Space Frog. His name was actually Hobbert, but everyone called him Space Frog, except his mother. His mother called him Hobbert. Space Frog had a little spaceship. It was made just for him. It really was very little, though, so it could only fit him in his trusty satchel, which he carried everywhere. Oh, I can't change it. I just missed a bunch of dialogue. One day, Space Frog decided to go collect a star. Not just any star, though. He wanted the brightest and sparkliest star in the sky. I'll choose differently, though. To get a star, Space Frog would need to board a spaceship. However, he could only bring one thing with him in his satchel, since both the ship and the satchel were not very big. Space Frog looked around to see what he could bring. What did he put in his satchel? Space food, empty bottle, or froggy bank? Let's go empty bottle. Put the empty bottle in his satchel. You never knew when you might need an empty bottle. They could hold all sorts of things. Now that Space was ready to go, he got into his spaceship. Then he started the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Blast off! The spaceship flew up, and away into the sky. It went over the mountains, past the moon, and farther than most frogs could ever dream of going. But Space Frog was no ordinary frog. On the contrary, his mother told him he was extraordinary. She told him this every single day. Space Frog peered out the spaceship window. He knew what he was looking for. He just needed to find it. But where should he go? The first planet Space Frog saw was a small one, pale and blue. Did he stop the spaceship? No. The second planet Space Frog saw was a big one, bright and red. Did he stop his spaceship? Yeah. Space Frog flew his ship to the big planet and made a landing. The red soil was soft but clumpy. It would definitely be a pain to clean after. I wonder what the other one said. I'll probably go back and look at that later. Space had only walked for a short while when he came across a little festival stall. A festival stall? That's interesting. Inside the stall stood a surly-looking bear. Hello, Space Frog said, his eyes wide. I love festivals. Can I play at your stall? Oh, I needed the coins for this one. The bear pointed at the sign next to her. It read 5 coins for one play. 5 coins was a lot of money. Did Space Frog even have enough? I mean, I doubt she's gonna let me, though. Might as well try it. I'll give you my bottle if you let me play. Are there coins in your bottle? I looked at his bottle. It was empty. It's a very useful bottle, though. Still not 5 coins, though, is it? I get you. It's okay. The bear looked at Space Frog for a bit longer than sighed. Fine, I'll trade you for a consolation prize. Just stop looking so mopey. The bear fumbled around behind the stall. A consolation prize? Don't you mean consolation prize? I mean what I said, replied the bear, and she stuck out her paw. In her paw was a little shiny something. A star! Sure, it wasn't too bright or sparkly, but still. Now go away. You're getting in the way of my business. Put it in there. After Space Frog landed, he went back home and took the star out of his satchel. It was very small for a star, not very bright or sparkly. Honestly, you could call it a glowy rock, and very few people would have known the difference. Oh, we didn't give it to... But he had a nice little souvenir and a good story to go with it. Space Frog would go looking for brighter and sparkly stars tomorrow. Alright, let's read it again. I'm gonna go through this really quick because I just want to see what it said about the... Let's see. Yes. It hurts. Space Frog's feet. That's all it said. Was there anything else that I didn't type, that I didn't look at? Oh. Hold on. 1 second. Sorry about that. I thought somebody was at my door, but I was incorrect. Okay, wait. Did I go back already? Did. The heck was that? If only he had paid better attention in sheep class. That's brilliant. I wonder. Wait, what would happen if I bought back? Wait, no, hold on. Inside it was a dry block of something that could hardly be called food, but people couldn't be picky about food in space. I just wanted to say this. Bah. That didn't work. What else could he do? Give up on the sheep? It seemed that today was just not a good day for star collecting. He decided to fly his spaceship back down to Earth. Hadn't given up, though. Of course he didn't. Sure, he didn't get a star today, but the stars would still be there tomorrow, and Space Frog would be ready for them. Okay, let's go back. I like this. Okay, offer food. This. I just want to see if there's anything that I didn't click when I did all this. Earth Cat. His name was actually Jay. Nobody called him Earth Cat, but Space Frog. Oh, that's still cute. He had gone to space, found a bright and sparkly star, and met up with his best friend, Earth Cat. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna go back. Go, 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 go. I'm pretty sure it'll be the same if I buy back and then offer space food. Yeah. Okay. I just realized, did this sheep... Wait. Heard a plop. Did the sheep poop that out? I just realized. did the sheep poop out the thing? Oh, good. Okay. I'll continue from here. So, no. The third planet Space Rock saw was a strange one. Dark and lonely. Yeah, I'll stop there. Steered his spaceship to the lonely little planet. It was dark. He could hardly see a thing. Space Frog wasn't scared of the dark. Really, he wasn't. Space Frog journeyed across the dark planet until he found a rabbit standing by a lamppost. The rabbit was crying. Oh no, said Space Frog. What's wrong? Why are you crying? Was there anything he could do to cheer up the rabbit? Oh, that's right, I had space food. I'll tell a little joke, though. Knock, knock. The rabbit didn't answer. Space Frog couldn't tell his joke without the answer. Aw, offer some space food. Here, you might feel... Or stuck it out towards the rabbit after he unwrapped it. Here, you might feel better after you eat something. The rabbit looked from the space food to Space Frog to the space food again. They looked a little suspicious of the space food. I'm good, thank you, replied the rabbit, who was still crying. Are you sure? You look sad, responded Space Frog. Oh, do you mean my tears? I'm just making tears for this lamppost. Oh, said the rabbit. This lamppost, repeated Space Frog. Why would a lamppost need tears? It'll be faster to show you. They cupped their paws underneath their face, and their tears pooled together to form a soft, glowing crystal of light. Is this a star? Asked Space Frog, eyes wide with wonder. A small one, but yes, said the rabbit with a smile. You can have it if you'd like. Oh, but don't you need it for the lamppost? Asked the Space Frog. I'm waiting for the lamp to die out before putting a new light, said the rabbit. If you say so, then, took the little star from the rabbit, who handed it over with a smile. Aw. Space Frog put the little star inside his satchel, then he squeezed into the spaceship and flew back down to Earth. After Space Frog landed, he went back home and took the star out of his satchel. It was a very small for a star, and not very bright or sparkly. Small glow rock. Okay, I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna do all the things. So, go. I'll take the empty bottle and go to the big planet. Wait. Oh, that's right. This is when yeah. So, go. 3, 2, 1. Blast off. I have to sneeze. Never mind, it went away. That went away quickly. No. No. What happens if I say no to all of them? Space Frog kept flying, but he didn't find any good planets. Where did he steer his ship? Down to Earth. It seemed. Oh, okay. Back to the planets. Not that one. Not that one. Yes, that one. Yep. Yes. Dark. Rabbit crying. Hold out empty bottle. Do you want a bottle? Space Frog held out his empty bottle. He hadn't really thought this through, but all he had to offer was a bottle. The rabbit looked at Space Frog, and then he looked at the bottle. An empty bottle. Would you let me borrow it? Asked the rabbit, who was still crying. Sure, but... Before Space Frog could finish speaking, the rabbit had taken the bottle and uncorked it. The rabbit held the empty bottle under their face and let the tears fall into it. As the tears filled the bottle, they began to glow, and then the tears came together. A brightly glowing crystal of light. Wow, is that a star? Exclaimed Space Frog. A rabbit-made star, yes, replied the rabbit. I use my tears to light up lampposts. That's a bigger star. So that's why you were crying? That's not how you would read that. So that's why you were crying? Two different ways to read it. Yay. Asked Space Frog. Yes, to make a starlight for this lamppost, responded the rabbit. Are you going to put this one in the lamppost then? Space Frog pointed at the bottle star. The rabbit looked at the star. I think it might be a bit too big, actually. Would you like to keep it? Can I? Asked Space Frog excitedly. The rabbit laughed. Sure you can. I'll cry out a smaller light for the lamp afterwards. Thank you. I'll treasure it, said Space Frog solemnly. The rabbit gave him a wave. If you come back again with a bigger bottle, I'll see if I can make an even bigger star. Oh, that's cute. Space Frog managed to stuff the big star into his satchel. It made for a tight fit inside his little spaceship, but he steered his ship back down to Earth. Did not go home, somewhere else to go, but the one next door, not his house. Oh, we're giving it to Earth Cat. Yes, it's for you. The big star. This is cute. I love it. Okay. Let's do the last one. I want to see. I don't know if it'll actually talk about what the game was. Little festival thing. Froggy Bank. Oh, that's so cute. Space Frog put the Froggy Bank in his satchel. Note that it was not a piggy bank. Piggy banks were for pigs. That's cute. Now that Space Frog was ready to go, he got into his spaceship, then he started the countdown. 3, 2, 1, blast off! Spaceship flew up, up, and away. He was no ordinary frog. Where should he go? Not that one, but yes to this one. Space Frog flew his spaceship to the big planet and made a landing. The red soil was soft but clumpy. Festival stall, surly looking bear. We know the drill. 5 coins for 1 play. Shake Froggy Bank. Space Frog shook his Froggy Bank. 5 coins came out. Here, I can play. He proudly held out his 5 coins. The bear did not look too impressed, but she took the coins. Oh, come on, man. Put your hand in this box and pull out a card. You get whatever prize is written on it. Space Frog nodded. He was prepared for this. Space Frog stuck his hand into the box and closed his eyes. He needed to pull the card with the best prize. He would trust his instincts. Space Frog pulled the card out. It was a shiny gold card. No, shiny wasn't good enough. Wasn't a good enough descriptor. It was very shiny. Even the bear looked surprised. That's the grand prize. Hell yeah. Yeah. She rummaged a bit behind the stall and then held out the prize, a big sparkly star. Wow, it's so pretty, said Space Frog as he stared at the shiny star. Well, I guess I need to close up shop for today. Need to get another grand prize. Oh, I'm sorry. Grumbled the bear. Should I help? Asked Space Frog, but the bear gave him a capital L look. So Space Frog decided to leave. Space Frog managed to stuff the big star into his satchel. It made for a tight fit inside his little spaceship, but he steered the ship back down to Earth. He went back, went to the next door, and talked to Jay. Yes, it's for you because you've been working late. Oh, I love that. That was cute. That was cute. All right, so that's all of the. I think that's all of the possible things that I could have done. Cause yeah, yeah. I'm like trying to think of the options that I could have had. Well, maybe I could have offered the food to the bear. Nah, I don't think it would have worked. It probably wouldn't have worked. Maybe it would work. I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna do it. All right. Well, if you guys enjoy this little adventure with me, let me know down below. And if you guys want to go through the story, just to so you can read it how you would read it, um, then I'll leave the link in the description below. Where am I stopping? I took the food, right? Did I grab the food? I'm pretty sure I grabbed the food. Um, do. Could I trade you for some space food? Suggested Space Frog. Pointed at the sign. Don't pay, don't play. Can I pay with space food? Can't you read? 5 coin. It's 5 coins for one play. Looking at a space food, it didn't say how much it cost. Okay. So yeah, that's it. All right. So that was Space Frog. I really enjoyed that. That was really cute. Made me happy. Um, that's crazy. I'm pretty sure the sheep, like you give it food and it poops out a star. Pretty sure that's what that was. And then winning the grand prize, that's awesome. And then the tears, that's interesting. The tears of a bunny making the stars. You'd think that they'd put more. Well, I guess I don't know if he's the only one on that planet. Oh well. Anyway, enough trying to. Enough trying to. I'm gonna skip. Skip. I love the little pictures are cute. So again, if you guys want to play this, I'll leave the link in the description down below. And if you guys want to see more of my videos, subscribe. um, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.